Hi, good morning everyone. Hope you all are fine at home. Now here, today we will discuss further questions of partial fraction. We already discussed if linear factor in the denominator, quadratic equation in the denominator, then how you will solve that one. But sometimes what happens when trigonometric term is there, so it is hard to identify, so whether it is partial fraction or not. So in this regard, so I have one question like your exercise question, tan theta plus tan cube theta 1 plus tan cube theta d theta. So what you will do first, because by looking this we can't identify this is a question of partial fraction. So what you will do first you take tan theta common, so that will be 1 plus tan square theta is left, so 1 plus tan cube theta d theta. Now here we can't consider directly as tan theta. If you want to consider, it up to you. Ultimately you have to apply again in the denominator e plus a cube plus b cube formula. So if we consider further first like that, here this is tan theta and you can write 1 plus tan theta as secant square theta d theta, then 1 plus tan cube theta. Now we consider put tan theta is equal to y, so that secant square theta differentiation is with respect to theta when you differentiate this y value, so dy by d theta give you secant square theta, and this secant square theta d theta changes to dy. It means you all theta value should be changes to y. So when I replace this value, so I get y here, so this will be changes to dy and this is 1 plus y cube. Now here, though it is a proper fraction, but we need the proper factors at the denominator. So here if you look at this, this is a cube plus b cube, and our a cube plus b cube formula is a plus b, then a square plus b square minus ab. I apply the formula here in the downward to separate the terms, so that become 1 plus y 1 plus y square minus y. Now this type of equation is there. Okay, now I already told you this is the linear factor, okay, and this is not the linear factor. So this is a quadratic equation. First you try if it is possible to make a perfect square of this one, so we can easily identify further value 1 plus y as if 1 plus y commit here, so we can easily consider as more simplify this expression, or you can directly go with this, like here you can write quadratic equation and here you have to apply the perfect square method in that case also. So we have two options in this. If I go with this perfect square method, so in this we got like 1 plus y here, so I didn't get 1 plus y here, so I keep as it is a quadratic equation to consider as my value. So main thing is I have to elaborate this one. First I will think, is it possible to make the factor of this 1 plus y square minus y? So it is no, so I will keep as it is, like y upon 1 plus y equivalent to a upon 1 plus y, though it is a quadratic equation, so we consider as by plus c 1 plus y square minus y. We keep as it is, so it will be easier for us to further integration if I keep this quadratic equation as it is instead of making the perfect square. So here, so now you have to remove this denominator, so y, this is your equation first, so what you will do, you cross multiply this, so only this is 1 plus y, and here like 1 plus y square minus y is here. Now you cross multiply, 1 plus y is cancelled, only 1 plus y square minus y is left, and here plus by plus c will be multiplied by 1 plus y when you cross multiply this denominator on both the sides and when you multiply the terms. Now here a 1 plus y square minus y plus by plus c, either you can open or we can go with the substitution value first. So this is my second equation. So basically we have to identify a, b and c variables. So now what you will do, you find the variables here, so basic thing what you have to do. First we think about, is there any linear factor is present in my question in the denominator? Yes, 1 plus y is there. So if 1 plus y is equal to 0, that means y is equal to minus 1. So it means first you have to substitute y is equal to minus 1 to identify the variables. If I substitute y is equal to minus 1 here, so that whole term becomes 0, only this is left. So if I passes through this, minus 1 equal to a 1 plus minus 1 whole square, then minus 1. So that is minus 1 equal to a 1 plus 1, then plus 1. So that becomes 3. Then my required value of a is minus 1 by 3. So that is my required. But still I have two further variables are left, b and c. So still I have to find b and c value. So what I will do, because no further linear factor is present, so next step is I have to elaborate this equation 2 and equate the coefficients of higher power of y. So now my next step is I have to just open this one first, then equate the coefficient to find the further b and c value. So when I multiply this one, like here, your y is equal to a 1 plus y square minus y, then plus, when you multiply by, that become by plus by square, by plus by square plus cy. Okay, now next step is, now for finding the further b and c variable, we already find the value of a is equal to minus 1 by 3. Now I have to find further values of b and c. So what I will do to find the value of b and c, first I find what is the higher power of y. So I will identify the coefficient of y square, because y square is the higher power. Here in the left side no y square term is there, we mark it 0. In the right side, one accompany with a, one accompany with b, that means b is equal to minus a. E we got the already value minus 1 by 3. So similarly your b value is minus plus, that is 1 by 3. Now next is I have to identify my third variable c. So I go with the lower power of y further, coefficient of y. So you create the coefficient of y on both sides. Here coefficient of y 1 is there, you no need to write the y, only which term is multiplied with the y. So here minus a, because here minus a sign should also be accompanied with that. Here plus b and here plus c. Now we already find the value of a and b, we apply it here, that is minus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus c. So that is 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus c. Okay, so what we will do, so here a value is 1 by 3, here in place of is minus 1 by 3, so 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3, so that gave me 2 by 3 plus c, and ultimately my c value is 1 minus 2 by 3, that is 1 by 3. When you take the LCM, 3 minus 2, that is 1 by 3. So I got the value of a, b and c. Now my next target is I have to substitute in my question. So that is your first equation, that is y 1 plus y 1 plus y square minus y. So in this equation you have to substitute here. You have to substitute it here. So equivalent to a value is minus 1 by 3 1 plus y, and your by plus c. B value is 1 by 3 y plus 1 by 3, and denominator is your quadratic equation. So we will go like that. Now next step is I have to integrate. Now integration of minus 1 by 3, we keep it outside. 1 upon 1 plus y, I directly separate it here, then plus I take 1 by 3 also common here, so that give me y plus 1 upon 1 plus y square minus y and dy. This will I can directly write log 1 plus y, but here when you are going to write here like 1 plus y square minus y, so what you will do, first you will check what is the differentiation of this. So differentiation of 1 plus y square minus y is equal to 2y minus 1. Okay, that means if I need here, if I arrange here 2y minus 1 exactly differentiation, I can directly apply the rule f dash x upon fx, that is log x. But if it is not possible, so because I need 2y minus 1, so here in place of this linear factor I need 2y minus 1. So there is another way to identify this, but here I can directly go with that. First I will take is 2, multiply numerator denominator, so that become 2y plus 2. Then I can take subtract minus 1. So I can easily here arrange this y plus 1 in the form of 2y minus 1, so that I can directly apply the rule f dash x upon fx. Then I is equal to minus 1 by 3 log 1 plus y. So I integrate this one, but here I have to manage this one, multiply by 2, 2y plus 2, then 1 plus y square minus y dy. So now what I should add it here, so that give me minus 1. So what I will do, I will add and subtract 3. So this will be easier. I can get minus 1 and I just keep 3 as a separate. So what I will do here, add 3 and minus 3. So this 2 and minus 3 gives me minus 1. Your next minus 1 by 3 log 1 plus y plus 1 by 6. Now you have to arrange this one. 2y minus 1 keep it aside, plus 3 keep it aside, 1 plus y square minus y dy. Now you have to separate this one again. I is equal to minus 1 by 3 log 1 plus y plus 1 by 6 integral 2y minus 1, 1 plus y square minus y dy plus 1 by 6 integral 3 I keep it outside, 1 by 1 plus y square minus y dy. Okay, so after this, now what you will do, now we go with the second step of integration here, minus 1 by 3 log 1 plus y plus 1 by 6. Here it is f dash x upon fx. So I have the rule, if f dash x upon fx is there exactly denominator differentiation if in the numerator, so I can directly apply the rule log fx plus c. So I can write directly log 1 plus y square minus y. So this is also integration is done, only this is left. So 3 2s are 6 plus 1 by 2 integration of 1 plus y square minus y dy. Now next is you have to solve only this third. This term, 2 terms is now free of integration, that will be right, keep in your answer. Now in the next is, if you have to solve this integration, only quadratic equation is there. So if my question is I is equal to, so these 2 term is already we integrate, so we keep as it is an answer until last term we integrate 1 plus y square minus y. Only this is left, plus 1 by 2 integral 1 upon 1 plus y square minus y dy. So now do one thing, instead of writing these 2 terms again and again, we consider this as I1. So it will be easier for me to calculate, and whatever answer I get it here, I will replace it here. Then I is equal to minus 1 by 3 log 1 plus y plus 1 by 6 log 1 plus y square minus y, then plus 1 by 2 I1. Now I solve I1, integral 1 upon 1 plus y square minus y dy. So what I will do, I have three conditions of this one. So among these three quadratic equations, so I can convert in this form, so then I can directly apply the formula here. So I keep one on the side, constant term on the side, and here like written as y square minus y. So what I will do it here, I will add and subtract to make it a perfect square. So if you compare this one like a square minus 2ab plus b square, so that is a missing term here that you have to find. So if you convert this into this forms, you need here 2. So what in place of b I can consider, I can cancel 2 because this is the place of a. In place of a, this is y. 2 in place of a, I keep it 2, but actual equation I have no 2 is there. So to remove this, in place of b I can consider 1 by 2 to balance the equation. So from this I can identify my b value, that is 1 by 2. So that is 1 by 2 whole square. So here I will identify that is 1 by 2 whole square. That means I have to add 1 by 4 here and also subtract 1 by 4 here to balance the equation. Now here next is I1. So 1 minus 1 by 4. Constant term will be separated. 1 minus 1 by 4 plus y minus 1 by 2 whole square. So this term is left here. Now here when you solve this one, 4 minus 1, that is 3 by 4. So that gives you I1 is equal to 3 by 4. I can directly write into square root, it's better for applying the formula. Then y minus 1 by 2 whole square dy. Now if you look at this is a square plus x square or x square plus a square form. So among these, if we identify, this is my first formula that compare with this x square plus a square dx. So this is my first formula. I combined with this 1 upon x square plus a square dx equal to 1 by a tan inverse x by a plus c. So here 1 by root 3 by 2 whole square plus y minus 1 by 2 whole square. This is x term, this is a term. So we apply the formula 1 by a tan inverse x by a. So ultimately my I1 value is, in place of a there is root 3 by 2. So 1 by a reciprocal I can directly write 2 by root 3 tan inverse y minus 1 by 2 upon a value is root 3 by 2 plus c. When you take the LCM of this one, so that is 2 by root 3 tan inverse. So 2y minus 1 by root 3 is left plus c. Now this I1 value, I replace it back in my this equation where I consider this one. Then my required I value is minus 1 by 3 log 1 plus y plus 1 by 6 log 1 plus y square minus y plus 1 by 2 is here already, and I1 value I got 2 by 3. So 2 is cancelled, only 1 by root 3 is left tan inverse. So that means 2y minus 1 by root 3 plus c. Now you could replace y with tan theta, because in the very beginning of question we consider your y value is tan theta. Then I value is minus 1 by 3 log 1 plus tan theta plus 1 by 6 log 1 plus tan square theta minus tan theta plus 1 by root 3 tan inverse 2 tan theta minus 1 by root 3 plus c. So that is my required answer. Thank you. Have a nice day.